Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by BMW of Sarasota. Drive your dream at BMW of Sarasota.
Hi tennis fans, the Cause here with you again for another exciting half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
Florida is on the verge of a new housing boom, and the one thing all new buildings will have in common is heating and air conditioning. The HVAC program at Suncoast Technical College will train you in all phases of ventilation and air conditioning, installation, and maintenance. For more information, log on to suncoast.edu or call 941-924-1365. Suncoast Technical College, career in a year.
10 and Under Tennis makes great sense from a physical standpoint for children, but it also makes good sense from an emotional and developmental standpoint. I made the mistake of teaching my first son how to play tennis with regular yellow tennis balls. Once I learned about the orange ball and got him playing the right way, it was so much fun to watch him play and to be on the court with him. Now he plays the game the right way. It's a great way to get kids involved and to keep them involved in this great sport.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
My oh my, does it feel great to be here with you. Hi tennis fans, welcome to our first episode of Inside Tennis with the Cause, right here on SNN. You know that we're very blessed to live in such a hotbed tennis mecca as we have here on the Sun Coast, from professional tournaments, world-class training facilities, dynamic resorts, and private clubs to community outreach. We have it all here, and we want Inside Tennis with the Cause to be the place where it all comes together to further strengthen our tennis community and continue to help grow the game. We'll keep you updated with local tennis activities, take you inside some of the area's finest clubs and facilities, visit some of the legendary players and coaches who call the Suncoast home, and bring you state, national, and international tennis news as well. We want you to become part of the Cause tennis family. If you have any upcoming events that you want us to advertise, drop us a note at the Cause at InsideTennisWithTheCause.com. If you have something that you'd like to see on the show, also drop us a note. Oh, I almost forgot, prizes, giveaways. Well, would you like a chance to serve for a free 1-year lease on a brand new BMW from BMW of Sarasota? Join us right here on SNN every Saturday at 2:30, and we'll show you and tell you how to get it. Let's get on with this week's show. First up, Venus and Serena Williams. Always great to spend some time with tennis director Trish Faulkner at the stunning Ballin Isles Country Club and Venus and Serena's charity fundraisers. Then we'll take a look at USTA Florida's new exciting programs. Masters Tennis with Nick Bollettieri. After that, it's up to MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa to catch up with Dick Stockton and his T3 Tennis Outreach program, thanking our troops through tennis. Then it's down to Venice at the Plantation Golf and Country Club, where we catch up with the remarkable Lisa Raymond. We'll take a look at the many tennis camps and programs available in our area. And last, and certainly not least, we'll take you to the sensational Crixtine Connors rematch to revisit one of the most remarkable U.S. Open matches in history. So let's get started at Ballin Isles Country Club with Venus and Serena Williams. Never in the history of professional sports have two siblings dominated as Venus and Serena. They have captured 24 singles and 13 doubles slam titles. It was a great day of sporting pride for the Ballin Isles Country Club and mastermind tennis industry leader and Ballin Isles Director of Tennis, Trish Faulkner, as the two living legend residents headed up an extraordinary professional tennis exhibition, including world number 8 ranked Brenda Schultz-McCarthy, holder of the WTA's fastest serve at 130 miles per hour, and Nicole Malachar, holder of 2 singles and 4 doubles titles on the ITF Tour, along with Sasha Bain, Serena's sparring partner, and former Davis Cupper, Ballin Isles head professional, Ricardo Meldeville, benefiting the Serena Williams Foundation.
We love to do lots of things for charity, and I've done so much for the Serena Williams Foundation. We send kids to college. A lot of reason things happen in society is based on education. They don't have the proper needs to enter into the real world. So I think that's really important, and so that's one of the things that we do focus on.
The 2-time gold medal winners took the court with a mission to exhibit what has confirmed them to be the most feared opponents in women's doubles and to raise money for a very commendable cause, the Serena Williams Foundation. You and Serena go at it head-to-head on the court, singles, doubles, mixed doubles against one another at times. What's it like going out now and doing it for fun?
Oh, yeah, it's great because you don't have to worry about winning necessarily. You still want to, but it's all for a good cause. And I know that as soon as a real match starts, my sister has my back.
Another great holiday event out here at Ballin Isles. What's it mean in your neighborhood to have 2 world champions come out and share their fun and their skill of the game?
Oh, it's extraordinary, really. It's a wonderful thing for the members, and the girls will enjoy it too. They really do enjoy coming, but they're in and out all the time, and no one bothers them.
Thanks to Venus and Serena, they've done it for a number of years for us and for the members, so I pretty much know what's going to happen, so I feel very confident. I have a great staff to help, but it's wonderful that they do that for our members.
Well, Fred, I know the industry. When club presidents get together, they like to tout their club and what goes on. Can anybody trump you here at Ballin Isles?
Not after today. With Venus and Serena here, are both number 1 in the world at some point in their careers. It's just a tremendous event for our guests. And the weather was spectacular, and it was just a great venue. They did it last year for us, and we're just thrilled to have them here.
The main thrust of Masters Tennis, the Florida division, is to keep you playing the game. We're going to use the USTA orange and yellow ball, bounces a little lower, a little slower, and we're going to shorten the court and make it a little bit more narrow. Because no matter what you say, as you get older, your eyes begin to fail a little bit, your reflexes begin to fail a little bit, and your movement begins to fail. So you say, I never reached the ball, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm telling you right now, we do not want you leaving the game. This is a lifetime sport, baby. We want you out there playing with your grandchildren and enjoying the game. And when you get the ball back a few times, you're going to say, this ain't too bad. Thank you, everybody. Nick Bollettieri from Masters Tennis, Florida.
The Automotive Service Technology program at Suncoast Technical College prepares students for careers in high-demand areas of automotive specialization, such as brakes, suspension and steering, electrical systems, engine repair, transmission and transaxles, heating and air conditioning, and much more. For more information, log on to suncoast.edu or call 941-924-1365. Suncoast Technical College, career in a year.
Hear the power, the performance, performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
10 and under tennis makes great sense from a physical standpoint for children, but it also makes good sense from an emotional and developmental standpoint. I made the mistake of teaching my first son how to play tennis with regular yellow tennis balls. Once I learned about the orange ball and got him playing the right way, it was so much fun to watch him play and to be on the court with him. Now he plays the game the right way. It's a great way to get kids involved and to keep them involved in this great sport.
Welcome back to Inside Tennis with the Cause. We knew him as one of America's best male players. Now Dick Stockton is giving back to the game with his T3 tennis program, thanking our troops through tennis. Tennis fans, this guy earned our respect as one of the greatest American tennis players in his generation. Now he's earning respect through T3 tennis, thanking our troops through tennis. We're at the MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa with tennis clinics with Dick Stockton. Stay with us for the exciting action. Winner of 24 ATP singles and doubles titles, reaching a career high of number 8 in the world. Stockton played on 5 Davis Cup teams. Now Stockton and his Blue Sky Sports Foundation are sharing his tennis acumen and passion for the sport by providing tennis clinics to military bases throughout the country with his T3 program. Dick Stockton, you represented our country at the highest level of international athletic competition, Davis Cup. Now, you're giving back as much as anyone to the game by doing it through the military. Why, and how good does that make you feel?
Well, the why is pretty easy. When I was a kid, I was always told that if you ever get good enough, you got to be ready to give back, because a lot of people gave a lot to me, just so I could have a chance to play. And I always had that in the back of my mind of wanting to be able to give back. And the military just is something that just came out of nowhere about 3 years ago. Liz, my wife, and I were talking about the idea and talked with Liz's brother, who happens to be a colonel in the Army.
And he's career military. And that is what got us started thinking about how we can give back, because I know the sacrifices he makes, I know the sacrifices his family makes. So we thought, well, what do we know? We don't know a lot, but we know tennis. So we thought, let's do that. Let's bring tennis to the bases and see how it turns out. So for us, it means saying thank you for everything that these men and women do for our country.
And you know what? It's so fun. They have no inhibitions. They are just...
They're like you, no inhibitions.
Racking the ball everywhere, crushing me with it. They don't care. And they're just having fun, and that's all we want to have, fun.
I'm having a tennis ball.
Oh, this is awesome. What an amazing thing you guys are doing to come out here and offer this to the military kids. We're so thankful. I mean, these tennis courts don't get used as much as they should. And my kids, I have 2 of them here, and they're having a blast. So we really appreciate you guys coming out, for sure, yeah.
Oh, this is a wonderful program. We are so excited to be one of 8 bases that is able to offer tennis for the troops right here at MacDill Air Force Base. This is a wonderful program where we're able to have the youth, the teens, and the adults have an opportunity to play tennis with the pros. This is great. It's great for families. It's great for the members to come out and have a little bit of recreation out here in beautiful MacDill Air Force Base. Great program.
Jamie, rumor is that you were a bullfighter before Dick married your daughter Liz to get in the training to handle that son-in-law. What kind of a son-in-law is Dick Stockton?
He's the best. He's great. He couldn't be any better.
What are you learning from that young kid of yours?
Oh, he's a complete professional. Complete. From the head to the toes.
You grew the game immensely here today. A number of people never picked up a racket, and they're going out there whistling tennis on their breath. They want to play.
Well, that's the great thing about this program. We're not looking to find the next great American champion. I mean, if we stumble upon them, great. But it's more of just just giving these, especially the kids, an opportunity to play a game that they can play for the rest of their lives, and it promotes a healthy lifestyle. But more than anything else, the reward for us is just seeing the smiles on the court, and then when people are leaving, and the comments they have, and how appreciative they are.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
Career Source Suncoast is Florida's nationally recognized workforce system, connecting job seekers with the skills needed not only for finding employment, but throughout a career. Our satellite office on the campus of Suncoast Technical College is open to the college's students, staff, and the public alike, offering assistance in resume writing, job searching, and registering with EmployFlorida.com, the state's website for job seekers, where you can complete and post a professional resume, research companies, set up job alerts, complete a professional reference sheet, and conduct job interview preparation. The Suncoast Technical College's satellite office is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and their services are always free. So stop by or call 941-927-5286. Career Source Suncoast is your one-stop for career guidance and preparation.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
Hey tennis fans, some great events coming up on the Suncoast Tennis calendar. Coming up in June on the weekend of the 13th at the United Tennis Academy at Elcon, Jeff Russell. Nate Griffin is hosting 2 exciting events at River Strand. And the weekend of June 20th, bang some balls at Bath and Racket with Kerry Kornhauer's Big Banger Junior Tournament and Sarasota Racket Club's Aaron Salou, and running a full slate junior tennis tournament. It's summer tennis camp time, and here are a slew of fantastic ones in the area. Check out the Meadows with Don Caprio, New Generation Tennis Academy with Travis Eckert, Nate Griffin's River Strand, Jim Dempsey's Courtside, Ty Braswell's Laurel Oak, Joey Venezia's The Landings, Plantation Golf and Country Club with David Simmons, Jeff Russell's United Tennis Academy at Elcon, Paul Letterman's Lakewood Ranch, and of course, the City of Sarasota's popular Parks and Recreation tennis programs, headquartered at Payne Park. Recently at the Plantation Golf and Country Club, Mark Meckler hosted the Tarpon Shores Dental Pro Tennis Classic. 18 slams were represented there with Lisa Raymond, Renee Stubbs, and Carly Gullickson. It was a terrific day of tennis celebration with Jessica Steck, Michael Pernfors, and Plantation Golf and Country Club staffers Mary Rupp and David Simmons. Let's catch up with longtime family friend Lisa Raymond. Lisa Raymond, as a kid, you had rather a unique coaching background. Our friend, a great player, national champ, Charlie Oliver, put you in a program, 1 hour exclusively with him a day. What did that training program do for your technique, for your fundamentals, and how much would today's kids, the young kids, benefit from that program?
Well, it's actually interesting. I've been asked a lot recently what I attribute my longevity out on tour to, and I truly believe because of Charlie Oliver and because of my upbringing and and how I practiced as a kid. You know, I wasn't sent away to a tennis academy. I didn't play, 4 or 5 hours a day at 9, 10 years old.
Nancy and Ted wanted you at home, girl.
They did. They wanted me at home, and I'm very thankful that they wanted me at home. You know, I stayed home, I got an education, and I had friends, and I had a normal life compared to a lot of the girls. And I truly believe, because Charlie Oliver, he took me under his wing, and he made sure I wasn't on the court as much as a lot of these girls today. And I'm not
no burnout for Raymond.
No burnout for Raymond, no. Still out here, 41 years old.
One of the most all-time memorable matches at the U.S. Open was the Aaron Krickstein-Jimmy Connors Classic. After the match, these two best of friends did not speak for 24 years until Krickstein invited Connors to St. Andrews Country Club in Boca for a reunion match. What an honor it was to be the only video crew invited to this one.
For me, the history of that match and not really speaking to Jimmy for so many years after, and to be able to pull this off at the St. Andrews Country Club, at the club where I work at, and to be able to pull this together for our membership and kind of put closure to the whole thing before Jimmy kind of swims off into the sunset and he can play one more match against me. It's pretty unique and pretty special for me to be able to be back on the court with a legend like Jimmy. I'm frankly honored, and it's a humbling thing for me playing with someone of his caliber, and to be able to do it on my home court is great.
This esoteric South Florida gem, offering distinguished Emerald Club of the World eminence, upscaled luxury homes, world-class golf and tennis, award-winning dining, aquatic center, state-of-the-art fitness center, and full-service spa, was going to be the setting of a tennis history-making day. The venue was buzzing with excitement and hospitality, as the family at St. Andrews Country Club was energized to have this marquee replay on its revered grounds. Family continued to be the theme as Aaron's daughter Jade opened the sporting extravaganza, singing the national anthem.
Embarrassed before, but I ended up having a great and amazing time. It was so much fun.
I think truly I get too much credit. I really do. I think really the credit, I came up with the concept, I came up with the idea, went to Aaron, and Aaron ran with it, and everybody just took charge. Everybody ran with their ideas, and what you see is the reason for that.
We've been excited for weeks, actually, since it was announced that Jimmy Connors was coming to play here, that Aaron pulled it off with Ed Rice's direction to have Aaron contact Jimmy Connors. It's really great. We've been so excited.
Jimmy Arias, you played both of these guys, Krickstein, Connors. What do you enjoy most about when you were playing Connors?
Not much, to tell you the truth, when I played Connors. It was difficult because what people don't realize is he hit the ball so low that I remember the first time I played him, I was 17, U.S. Open, night match, third round. We go walking on the court together.
Who worked the crowd more, you or he?
Well, I mean, everyone loved him already. No one knew who I was at that stage, really.
That never stopped you, Arias?
It did not stop me there. As soon as we walked on the court, I'll tell you, the crowd starts immediately screaming because you walk. In those days, we walked out together. It wasn't such a big one guy walks out to applause, another guy walks out. We both just walk on the court. I'm behind him, and the crowd starts yelling, "Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy!" And I knew it wasn't for me, but I'm saying, "Okay, I'll try." And the crowd actually started yelling, "Not you!" And in that match, I was actually a set all and up 4-1 in the third set, and my thighs gave away because I'd never played someone that hit the ball so deep and low that you had to be down to hit the ball solidly. Your legs had to be bent. In our era, you could hit and float a little bit. It's a little different than today's game, so physical, and it was just too physical for me. I lost it in the end, lost it the last 12 games or so.
Jimmy, nobody gave the game more than you. You were Mr. Entertainment of tennis. Tennis was at the boom, you know that. Today, if we had that boom, what would tennis be like, and how much do we need it?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm probably the wrong person to ask. You should ask
You're
somebody
the right person
that's
to
in tennis right now. I'm not in tennis, and you know, but the fans seem to like it. You know what's going on today, but you know, we could sit here and have a discussion about what's good and what's not so, and what I think should happen. But you know, in reality, you know, the game is booming, and you know, like I said, the fans seem to like what's going on. So that's really all that counts.
The juices still there?
No, unfortunately not. You know, I wish I still have a little bit of the competitive spirit, and certainly not in tennis. I mean, I'm not around it. I don't play quite as much as I'd like to, and you know. But anything else I get into, whether I'm playing golf or whatever, certainly the juices are there. I want to try to play as good as I can and become as good as I can be. But I was lucky to do it once, and I was very satisfied with that, and I never wanted to be anything else but what I was, and that was as good a tennis player as I could be, and I'm very happy with that.
Rumor was the harder you tried, the luckier you got.
I'll agree with that.
Good to see
you know that's the truth too.
It is.
Good
Thank
to
you,
see you,
Jimmy.
sir. Always
Good
a
to see
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
The match was full of masterful ball striking on both sides of the net. As host pro Crickstein evinced the audience why he had wins over a half dozen former world #1 professionals with his relaxed, rhythmic, effortless strokes. 8 slam singles title is 62-year-old Connors, once a maverick, now a veteran, in sleeveless sweater and long whites, was rock solid with his signature flat, low, net skimming bullets. There was an added feeling of history being made as the grateful fans realized that this was going to be Jimbo's final public tennis exhibition. Crickstein recorded a well-earned 8-5 victory on the last page of his celebrated chronicle. More reunions were established as 1991 U.S. Open chair umpire David Littlefield surprised Connors as he was reintroduced to Jimmy, and they jokingly relived the stormy player-umpire relationship of the U.S. Open blockbuster.
Very happy to be here and just be a part of a legendary reunion after 24 years. It was a great legendary match, and just I'll remember it forever.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. Boy, we love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop in to see them. But until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here on SNN every Saturday at 2:30.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference at BMW of Sarasota.